Welcome back to the spreadsheet edit channel. So today's topic will be still the same concept, which is we're using the public holiday template being created for another small project. So this small project is more on like the leave trackings, okay. Like for examples, right? This one will be the manager task, okay. So when apply all the things, right? Okay. So like their staff, okay, apply all the leave, okay, via the system. So and they can extract the report over here, and then they just put over here, and in the sheet one, right, which you can do the listing by sorting by the today dates, okay. So you automatic filter, and then you see, and then you can screenshot this one and post to the group to inform, oh, this is the group of people that today is off, okay, for whatever reason, maybe medical leave or annual leave and etc. Okay, so just back to the topics. Okay, as you can see, the public holidays now, right? The other shit I've been hide or remove. Okay, it doesn't matter. So I have created another tree. So parameter sheet. Okay, this one, when you see this one, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do the drop down list. Okay, and then these two sheet just now I did elaborate. Okay, and of course now I'm going to remain this one. The sheet one I'm going to change it to listing. Okay, and sheet 2 I'm going to change it to input. Okay, so now back over here. So for parameters, okay, so for the ease of things, right? So I basically just straight away copy back the formula, okay, previously from some other Excel sheet. Okay, so I just paste over here. So there'll be a change over here. So this one will be start name. Okay, the rest will be the same. Okay, and for demonstration purpose, okay, so this one's right. Basically, you see the formulas been gone. Okay, there's a reason why it gone. Okay, because you just paste over and from the other Excel sheet, so it gone like that. Okay, so for this case, how I'm going to fix all these things, right? First of all, in the sheet A, still remember the formulas. Okay, so I need to type the sheet name over here as same like what had been set in the sheet name. Here is parameters, and then a post topic, and type A, relative A, and then absolute 3. Okay, this is the things, and then this is the first things been done. Okay, and the second things is, you see the apple there. So the apple there, I'm going to change it to equal sign and put A again, so I will not say much. Basically everything's already explained. Okay, and next one, basically I just copy back the formulas. So the formula at the end will get the parameters. Okay, so the formula looks very wrong, no worries. Previously I have included the formulas in my one of the videos description there. So for this you can just copy from there. Okay, as long as you understand how it works, will do. Okay, why this one be highlighted as a yellow? That's the reason, because later on I'm going to make it like invincible, and referring doesn't change anything. The other things is here and here. Okay, so the last two formulas are still using the same things. Okay, going to replace entirely. Okay, like this. And last one. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6, there are 6 formula needed. Hold on, this one something goes wrong, so let me check back. Okay, okay, so I think I missed up something. Okay, for start name, this one, first of all I'm going to lengthen it. Okay, I just expand it based on what I understand. Later on when I key in the names, it change. So for this one, okay, first of all, go here and then no fill for the cell, and then for the font color, okay, go to white, okay, and then doing the same things over here as well. While you're done, okay. Oh, sorry, this one, this one is needed. So from here, right, what I'm going to do, like, okay, it doesn't matter the sorting name as per the alphabetically. So I can put like Steve, Steven, and Ahmad, Julia, and then Andy. What else? As you type, you see the reference right over here. The 7 will be changed, and if I type one more, it will change to 8. Okay. So what else I can put over here? So basically, I think I just put 4 more than enough. Okay, for the time being, and in fact there'll be more. Okay, so this one is very good for you to do the management, sub management. Okay, for the input part. Okay, so of course the first thing you need to know, you need to key in is the date. Okay, after that, start name. This start name you're going to do the data validations, and of course this is the headers, and then later on once we build up one of the samples here, and we will going to convert the tables. And subsequent line, right, you need to do anything except the date. The date you need to set entire range, and then accept the date one. Okay, so later on you change the date one, this cell A1 back to the general. The other cell format, right, from A2 almost until the end. Okay, the format will be changed to DD-MN-YYYY. Okay, so the next one, what kind of leaf you have? Okay, so type of leaf, or you can put leaf type. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, so later on I can this one also another drop down list. Okay, so from here we can do some things like, because when you sometimes you need to do the analytical, right. So from here, right, I do not only the public holiday template being used, okay, and also months and weekends. Okay, this is not really needed. Okay, basically this one, right, I should put as year month, and then the next one is year, and then you can see in a specific month of the year there how many staff taking the leave. Okay, later on I add another sheet called summary, so from there we can do a statistic over there. Okay, and the other one is like public holiday. Okay, so we can see how this one's, right, basically sometimes when apply leave also, right, you can see whether it's a public holiday or not. Okay, sometimes some staff they already do the public holiday, do works at public holiday. From here, right, there we have extra extra pay. Okay, so let's come back to over here. So for that, like just now I mentioned, okay, so I need to go to the range here, and then shut that format. Actually I need to see more. Okay, so this is not what I want. What I want is basically custom, and then so this one basically I'm going to change it, like, okay, it cannot change. This is the first time I came to the custom at the web, Excel web. Seems like I cannot change. Okay, we rather quite funny here. It's not very custom. creating custom number format isn't currently support in the web version of Excel, but your existing custom format are still available. I see. Okay. So for this case, we got no choice. Okay. Because they already mentioned here. Hopefully the Excel Microsoft can announce over here. So we got no choice over here, so we just use this one for the time being. Okay. And we can put some things like now it's July, right? So we can put like 10 July 2023. Okay, so we change this format. Okay, so this is the format, and then the start leaf type we also need to do another extra things over here. So the next one we're going to copy like this, and sorry, it's not. Okay, leaf type. Most common one right normally is like annual leave. Okay, and then next one is medical leave. Okay, what else? Emergency leave. EL. Okay, other than EL, what else? Okay, you also got hospital leave, also subject, but for the time being, this is the most common things. Okay, or unpaid leave. Pay leave. Okay. Some is UP is just subject to the company policy, so I just get the first letter. Okay, so this is the things, and then I'm going to do the same thing. Basically, just copy here and paste here. Okay, and similar over here, I just copy and paste. Okay, so done. You see, and D7. Okay, so it's until 7 as well. Okay, so this one for segregations, okay, I just put the color here so that it looks obvious. Okay, so later on we're going to do some things. Okay, we're going to reference this one. Okay, and come to the input, this one. Okay, so for this 1, 2 and 3, these 3 basically is formula based. For the year 1, right, it's very simple. We can use the if. Okay, and then for checking the cell whether it's empty or not, we're using, okay, this is the formula length, and then we reading inside we need to trim it for this one. Okay, and of course if I want to do simple things, right, so I'm going to fix the column. Okay, when I drag it doesn't move over, and this one if equals 0, what does it mean? It means that nothing inside the cell. Okay, so I return nothing. Otherwise, I'm going to change it. Of course, I'm going to put the value here, and then text, and put this one as A2. Okay, so what's the things I want to return? Y. This is the text I want to return, and then close it, and then close it finally. Okay, so this one will return as the 2023-07. Okay, and then the year basically I can drag like this, and of course over here I just remove another 2M. Okay, that's the reason why I just do this, and then I just drag. I didn't even need to copy over the formulas. Okay, that's why I need to put the absolute reference under the column for the A. Okay, so when I drag over, it will move to the B. Okay, when I drag down, the 2 will change to 3. That's the things. Okay, and of course this one need to bold it. Okay, for public holiday, how we're going to check this one? Okay, first of all, when you see this ones, right, these are the public holiday. Okay, that's the reason over here there's missing things, so I'm going to check back the formulas here. Okay, So I'm getting back the formulas. Okay, so from here there's one thing called public holidays, and then the formulas over here. So at the G here, I'm going to type some things like PH. Okay, and then absolute reference A, also absolute reference row 2. This one is not minus, sorry, this one is equal sign. Okay, so for here, then holiday reference. Okay, so the next one, I just copy the entire formula. There's one even better formula without much things, but very complicated, so I didn't share it. You see, and I show it to you, you see the formulas, this is this long. Basically, I saw a replacement, and then why I make it in the set 6 cells, because is when anything goes wrong, right, easy to debug. Otherwise you will need to go to the desktop version to debug. Okay, so this is the final versions. Okay, so up to 24. Okay, so this is the reference range we run, and then this one, of course, I going to make it gone. Okay, so no people know how I get this. It looks like the magic, actually it's not. Okay, so this is a secret I've been used to trick most of people. Okay, and of course, if anything happens, right, you just need to insert in the, you just insert like this. Okay, there will be additional the columns. Okay, for the public holidays, like previously I mentioned how you need to have additional things, but for this project, right, these are the things that require, so no other extra things unless you want to check the festival or whatever. Okay, so there will be much different things over here. Okay, so this is the things, and then public holiday, why we need this one, right? The reason is because we later on we're going to do some sort of like checkings here. Okay, so and then for public holiday. Okay, so there are two ways we can do this. Okay, first of all, we're using the if function. The reason why I need to use if functions, okay, later on we will see. And then if error. Okay, so this one at the end of the day, the intention for me, right, why I'm using if, I want to convert the result. Okay, let's say this one is not returning anything, right, which means it's not holiday. If I able to find is a public holiday, okay, I return as a y. Okay, so if this one, okay, VLOOKUP if error. Okay, so I'm going to do in the VLOOKUP first, and of course you don't want to use VLOOKUP, also doesn't matter. And from here I'm going to see this one. Okay, and 1 2 3. Okay, I just make the column become extra reference. Okay, and table array. What's table array here? Okay, if this ph, right, okay, if tph table, this one can use. And of course, what I'm going to do over here, right, I'm going to open one bracket, another bracket. Okay, and put the date. Okay, you see the date appear, and close it. Okay, so at the end I finish close it. Okay, so and this is the things that I referring to the date. Okay, if edu match within the table column over here, basically this is just one columns. Okay, so I return one first column. Okay, and then accept match. So this is the when it is able to return something, right? Okay, so it definitely more than 0, because in the date format, right? Okay, if you convert to general format with like the 6 digits, something like that. Okay, and If this one, if unable to find, it come up the errors. That's why I need to return it as a 0. So 0, and then if more than 0, this is the criteria, okay, and I will return as yes, it's a public holiday. Otherwise, I return as a non-public holiday. So I finish it. Okay, so from here is obviously it's non-public holiday. Okay, so for public holiday over here for July, okay, for July, okay, 19. So let's say over here, right, I just purposely over here, I'm changing it to 19. So you see the Y will change instantly. Okay, so just now I just change back, I just Ctrl Z. Okay, so this one done already. Just left these two. Okay, so this one of course need to lengthen a bit and looks nicely over here. I think up to 42 somethings. Okay, so from here, the very basic things I'm going to do is I need to go to the data validation under the data type. Okay, so from here in this drop down list, I just select a list, and over here I put equal sign in direct open bracket, and okay, go to the parameters. This one is the staff name, so I'm going to always refer to the P4. Okay, so you just put the absolute reference for me. Okay, so I just apply. Done. Okay, so Steven, Ahmad, Julie, and Andy. So I just put Andy. Okay, Andy on leave. Okay, so what's the leave type? Leave type, of course, I'm going to do the same thing over here. So the same things like, okay, list. So you see the usage over here, public holiday is here. Okay, and then the source, and I'm going to do the same thing over here in direct open bracket, and then I go back to the pub. Okay, so reference to E4 and close the bracket, and then click apply. So it's AL. After this one, right, the last step I'm going to do is like, there's no shortcut over here. So I need to select like this and then use insert. Okay, this is table. So my table had the headers, ensure this always been checked. Okay, these are the headers. A1 until F1 is headers, and then A2 until F2, this is the data content. Okay, so I just click it. Okay, so when you change tables, right, you see this one, right? So there's a table design tab been able to choose. So click over here and click expand this one. You see there's an error. This is none format. Okay, so I just back over here, and of course from here, right, for easy reference, normally I will just do things like freeze panel. Okay, make sure, right, you always remember, right, for the Excel, right, okay, when your cell selected as a C2, the when you click the freeze panel, right, okay, so it will back to the B1, okay, as the point of reference. Okay, so C1, right, still can move one. You see, when I move over here, it's gone already. But B1 and A1, right, is static. Okay, when I move down, right, you see the row. Okay, so when you ever select this one, you just remember this. For the Google Sheet, is the other way. Google Spreadsheet, you need to select B1, and then you just set as a column B, and then freeze the row 1. So this is a slight difference. Okay, and the next one. Okay, so today is 4. Okay, so I need to pump in some data. So this one, right, inheritance. Why need to reuse the tables? Okay, good question is because I do the data for, I mean, even the formattings as well, and also the drop down list or data validations. So you inheritance. Okay, when I change into the parameters, right, everything is just changed in once. Instead of you need to change over the cells, you know, it will a bit of tedious work. Okay, this one is a standard. And next one, Julie. Okay, let's see, MC, and another one. Once I enter this record, you see this arrow, right? This arrow will form F3 until F4. Okay, so from here, so other than July, I select Ahmad. Okay, so 2 guys MC. Okay, so once this one done, right, basically our public holiday, this is the only usage over here. Okay, from here, you want to do some highlight over here. Okay, you also can. it's okay one. So basically you just select this one and then go to the home, conditional formatting, okay, new rules. So this one's right, if highlight values cell with cell values not is equal to, if it's a Y, okay, and then you need to fill up with this, and of course what's the color you can choose and then bold it. Okay, done. Let's see how it looks like. Okay, let's say I just purposely put another new line here, immediately change. Okay, so this is how it looks like. Okay, so and the reference, right, you see we will expand. This is the good things for using the the tables. Okay, so and I can put Steven now 4%. So from here, because it's last minute, okay, to the apply tomorrow, not that the phrase MSCD or the even last minute in the listing here. Okay, so for listing, there'll be quite some sections. Okay, so because this video is quite lengthy already, so almost 30 minutes, so I will stop here. Okay, so for the rest, right, we will continue on the second part. Okay, so after this one I'm going to do the Google spreadsheet and we'll share in other videos. Okay, so today topics until this thing, until this thing. So input I already show you how the public holiday been used. Okay, so I just summarize everything for you. Okay, for the parameters over here, this is the range, and of course you can hide it. Okay, once you finalize everything over here, no longer need anything over here, right? So you can hide the rows over here. Okay, so and then these are things, and for the public holidays, okay, so even here you also can hide it. Okay, okay, so from here, right, and you can see there's conditional formatting being constructed, and also I've been using the value and then if formula. You can see the if formulas and if errors formulas, right, quite often being used. Okay, so this is what you call the error handling, instead of like looking the proper values, right? Okay, so you're doing this way, right, it will show you the more professional manners. Okay, it's some sort of magics. People who are not very proficient in the Excel, they will be surprised on these kind of tricks. Okay, so the next videos, okay, after this we're talking about listing and also summary. Okay, so see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. I hope you can subscribe my the YouTube channel, and also the subsequent videos, right, I will make it more than 10 minutes for sure. The reason why, because there are a lot of explanation need to goes on. Otherwise, right, if I don't explain to you the logic behind, you don't understand. I also don't tell you more on the design patterns. The reason why, because it's not the ready, I would say, it's not a ready ideal way for a beginners to understand all these things. So for the time being, just try to study all these things, and then you can, if you understand, you just copy, paste, and edit. So the most crucial skill set I would like you to pick up is copy and paste and then edit based on your needs. So whenever I come up with all these things, right, you're able to change it to your needs. There's a very good excellence already. Okay, so the next step, right, after you quite familiar all of these things, right, then the next step you're going to think about the design logic. Okay, what's the things, what is how this one been arranged. Okay, there's a reason why that come first and then followed by the start name, and then lift type, year, month, this one. Okay, and this one sometimes you can change to forward. Okay, we can choose this one. Okay, like for example, right, you see these hand icons, right, when I put over here, okay, I put shift key, it doesn't, it just hold shift key to replace. Okay, I cannot be complete, or for one of the reason a selection includes cell both inside and below cannot copy inserted. Okay, outside the table. You have intent to fill. Okay, not sure why. Okay, by right it can one, but I'm not sure why it doesn't allow. Okay, oh, okay, basically it just okay, I understand how it works already. For tables, right, just drag and drop. You just replace, move forward. You not replace the column. For web, I'm not sure. I never tried on the desktop. Okay, well, it's not tables, right? You need to hold the shift key, move, and then release the cursor, and then it will replace. Okay, this is the idea. Okay, that's all. Thank you for watching.